Good morning, friends. Welcome to Fancy Fold Friday here at Bird's Nest Designs. My name is Denise Cox, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Trail, British Columbia. I come live start Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. on both Facebook, my Facebook page, and my YouTube channel. So if you're watching live, say hello, let me know you're here, tell me where you're from, and same if you're watching the replay. I love to know who's watching along and say hello to all of you, whether you're here live with me or, like I said, catching the replay later. So let me just do some stuff here. There we go. Okay, so if you're new to watching me and following me, this is my website. So you can check out all my information there. There's shopping links, there's class links, there's all the new promotions. My blog posts 3 times a week minimum. So lots of inspiration can be found there. Yeah, so check it out. Okay. And if you're watching here on YouTube, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. Give me those thumbs up and hearts. I love to see all of that. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Okay, so today, like I said, it's Fancy Fold Friday. Now, it's Friday, and I am like, I don't know what's going on this morning, but last night I did a big purge in my craft room, which I don't know about you guys, but that always makes me feel like so energized and creative and excited. And I had a couple of friends come over throughout the day and help me out, and it was so amazing. And my room looks so pretty out there. However, I said to myself last night, I was like, oh, I'm going to get up early tomorrow, and I'm going to just craft all day and do my live video, and it's all going to be great. And all I've really managed to craft today so far is a really good cup of coffee. So, you know, that's how it goes. It's Friday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday and have maybe some really fun plans for the weekend. I know tomorrow we're going to head and hit some garage sale, estate sales. My husband and I love doing that. It's just such a fun way to pass some time, spend some time together, and then we usually go out for lunch. It's one of my favorite things. So I'm excited for that, and I hope you guys have some great plans too. So today we're going to do a fancy fold card. I know many of you love fancy folds. I do fancy folds, but I don't do like really crazy ones. I like to do like the more simple ones that are easily duplicatable, that you don't need, 6 pages of instructions for. It's kind of my style. So today's card is really fun though, and I apologize, but I don't know what it's called. It is paste from a swap card I got on the Norway incentive trip from fellow demonstrator Terry Gaines. Her card is beautiful. So what I'm going to do is when I flip the camera down, I'll show you her card and I'll kind of give you the process of how I came to create my card. Hi, Carol and Tina. Welcome, guys. So nice to see you this morning. So what I wanted to do is I set out this week to showcase the stamp sets that Michelle and I are using in our summer stamp camp. So that's the Bird's Eye View, the Just My Type, and the Zany Zoo. Now, I love all 3 of them. So deciding which one to do each day, it was tough because I wanted to do them all. But today we're going to focus on the Just My Type stamp set, okay? This one is so adorable. And honestly, the first thing that caught my eye was this awesome saying here. I hope your day is filled with sunshine and rainbows. That card just makes me smile. And I just know that sending it to somebody is going to make them smile. So what I love about card making is not only does it bring joy to us as we make these cards, but it brings joy to the people we send them to. So it's kind of like a win-win all the way around. Best hobby ever. So what I'm going to do now is flip the camera down. Let's see how this goes. There we go. Okay, I'm going to remove that banner. I am going to flash up this current host code. So that code there on the bottom of your screen, that's a code if you want to place an order and earn my customer loyalty tokens. That program is ending at the end of July. So make sure you look at your cards if you've already got some. I should actually grab one to show you what I'm talking about here. So if you've received one of these loyalty cards here, this program is ending at the end of July. I've got something even more fun planned for starting August 1st. So if you've got one of these cards and you're waiting to fill some of the lines up, make sure you check that out because you may want to place your order before the end of July just to fill it up and redeem it, okay? So check that out. Now, that's the code you want to use right here I can't do it, right here in the screen. Okay, now let's go back so I can see your guys' comments. Hi, Kathy, welcome. All right, so I'm going to remove that banner so it's not in the way of our card. Now, this is a stamp set we're going to use. This is one of the add-on classes Michelle and I are doing in our summer stamp camp. Registration is still open until Tuesday, so make sure you don't miss out. You'll be sad because it's a really fun class, okay? If you're not sure what the summer stamp camp is, check out yesterday's video I did here live, and you'll see all about what it is and what's included. Now, let's start with the card that I'm casing today. So this gorgeous card here, like I said, is from fellow demonstrator Terry Gaines. And look at this. Oh my goodness, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely love her design. I love her card. And I really wanted to case and share with you how to make this fun fold. So, as I mentioned, I wanted to do a card using the Just My Type stamp set so that those of you who sign up for my summer stamp camp have tons and tons of inspiration to create more cards after you're done all of the 8 cards in the Zany Zoo bundle, and then all of the cards in your add-on classes as well. There's lots and lots more inspiration, both on my channels and on Michelle's, so check them out. You guys are going to be crafting till the cows come home. All right, so we're going to use this stamp set. So what I did was I set out, and let's go through this process. So I saw this paper in the Delightfully Eclectic collection. Now that is what the paper you're going to be getting, is that collection if you do the Just My Type add-on class. Okay, you're going to get a quarter pack of that paper, which is like 12 by 12 sheets, tons and tons of paper. But when I first saw these 2 designs, the first thing that came to my mind was, of course, the Just My Type, because it's got this adorable little typewriter. So with the letters and the paper, to me, that was just like a no-brainer. That's what I wanted to use. So I set out to do the card that I shared with you, the daisy card that Terry designed, and I wanted to use the Just My Type with this paper. Then I wanted to include this lemon lolly ribbon, because in the Just My Type class, the add-on class, you're going to receive all 3 spools of this ribbon. Okay, gorgeous ribbon. If you haven't already seen it, it's just stunning. It's got some silver weaved into it, and it ties beautifully. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite. But all the cards I've done so far have used the bubble bath, because you all know that's my favorite color. Pink's my favorite. But I really wanted to use lemon lolly. So this is where the process goes, right? All right. So then I started building this card, and let's go ahead and start building. So I glued this piece here on to some Pretty Peacock. So interestingly, when I started with the Pretty Peacock, when it came back, I was super excited, like lots of you. I was so excited to see this color come back. But since that, every time I sit down to use it, I'm struggling to find a color combination, and I have no idea why. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So I've just put that piece onto a piece of Pretty Peacock. And if you check out my blog post later today, you'll get all of the measurements. There's a lot of eighths and quarter inches and all those things. So rather than tell them here, I'll put them in my blog, and then I'll add them to the description of this video once it's posted. Okay, so then we're going to take some lemon lolly, and we're going to attach this onto the lemon lolly. Lemon lolly is such a fun color. It's so bright and cheerful. What do you guys, oh dear, okay, there we go. What do you guys think of the new lemon lolly? Isn't it gorgeous? I'm having so much fun with that one. All right, so then I wanted to take another piece of lemon lolly to put behind my paper. My paper patterned paper. So we'll go ahead and we'll attach that. Okay. Just like that. Okay. So there we've got our 2 pieces. And then I took this ribbon and I wrapped it right around. So what I did, let me just tell you. So there's I should have tear tape. Oh, there it is. Some tear tape here. And I wanted to tape this right to the edge. And I'll show you why in a sec. This all makes sense. And then we're going to come around and attach that piece here as well. And there's a reason I don't. Normally, I would just put this right here and then cut that off. But there's a reason I don't want that to show from the behind the card. So I'm actually going to come over here and like basically put this tear tape right over top of the other piece. Okay, now there is a reason. Trust me, I'm not just wasting ribbon. Okay. Oh, I know, Linda, this color combination is really great, but the problem I was having was the third color. So let me show you what happened when I did that. Okay, so here we have this piece. All right. So then I decided that I would stamp my typewriter. Let's do this. And because I love this pretty peacock color, I really wanted to stamp the typewriter in that color as well. So let's go. I think my desk would be a bit more organized. Okay, so here we have pretty peacock. I'm going to ink up this typewriter, and you want to make sure it's nice and inky because it's really quite a large solid image. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this typewriter on my scrap paper. This is no particular size. This is just a scrap. Like that. Oh, and you know what, you guys? I think I cut that. That was actually supposed to be a particular size, but that's okay. We'll cut another one. All right. So then we've got our typewriter. I wanted to put this paper here, or no, this paper here. So your options are a straight. Oh my goodness. A straight piece of paper. We're also going to use for you. So let's grab that too. You have the option to use the straight paper coming out of the typewriter or the one with the little curved corner. So I'm choosing this straight one for today. Okay, ink that up, and then we're going to line it up. It's photopolymer, so it's super easy. Doesn't matter if it's completely straight and perfect, but it's going to just blend like that. Okay. And then let's close up that peacock. We're going to take some basic or some Memento black, and we're going to just stamp this for you. That's a really big block for that tiny little stamp. Okay, we're just going to stamp for you. Isn't that cute? So it's like the typewriter's typing as these little notes. I just love this stamp set. All right. So before we go further, because I mucked up, you guys, this is just real-time crafting with Denise, right? We just got to go through it. So this piece is 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. So we're going to just quickly cut one of those with my trimmer. How many of you guys do this? Like, I don't move things. I just put my trimmer on top and just craft along. And I already forgot. I think it was 3 7/8, right? This piece I'm cutting was the one I brought in to be my scrap, but I mucked it up. All right, so we'll set this one aside. We're going to need that later. Okay, so here is our typewriter. And then I took some bubble bath. Okay, as I mentioned, this is like my favorite color. And then we're going to take this cute little heart right here. We'll use the back of this block. And we'll just stamp one heart up here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is fussy cut this out. And I want you guys who are watching along live, or even in the replay as you're watching along, I've got these 3 colors, or 2 colors. I've got the peacock and the lemon lolly. And then I chose a background color. And I want you guys to try and guess what color I chose, because this was a struggle. My girlfriend Christine was over helping me, like I said, helping me purge my craft room as I was making this card. And we put so many different color combinations together before we decided on the one that we used. So I'll give you a hint that it is in the, oh my goodness, now I forgot even. I was going to say the Regals, but I think it may have changed. Oh no, I might have just given you guys a hint. It is in, yeah, it's in the neutrals. It's in the neutrals collection. So you guys decide what color. Leave me a comment in there when you think while I'm cutting this typewriter out. We tried, like I said, we tried so many different colors. Lots of them, I will say, lots of them did look pretty, but I wanted one that just really popped. Let's cut this out. Sorry, I kind of got out of the screen there. Just cutting this out with our paper snips, right? Perfect. And then we'll just cut this little heart out too while we're here. And we could have just stamped this heart on the card, as you'll see, but I like things to be popped up, as you know. More dimensionals, the better. All right. As long as it still fits in the card. I've had that happen. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Oh, Linda, mine's the same. My workroom starts out quite large, and then before I know it, I have like this little 6 by 6 little half kind of cleared section to stamp in. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so here is our base pieces there. I'm going to go ahead and add some dimensionals here. I'm not seeing any guesses in the comments yet for those of you watching live, but I'd love to know what color you think I added from the Neutrals collection. Go ahead. We're going to put these together. Like I said, you guys, if you haven't already checked out the summer stamp camp, make sure you do that because registration closes on Tuesday, and you're not going to want to miss, of course, the Zany Zoo stamp camp, but you're also not going to want to miss the amazing Just My Type class that Michelle designed. It's so cute. She did a wonderful job. And look how cute the stamp set is. Oh my goodness, I just love it. Okay, so we're going to go now. I'm seeing only one guess. I'm seeing Lost Lagoon, which that is not the color I chose. However, let me show you. Ta-da! Introducing Blackberry Bliss into our color combo. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I just love how that popped together. So this piece here is 4 1/4 by 11, and I made a little note because I knew I would forget. But it is scored at 1 3/8, 2 3/4, 8 1/4, and 9 5/8. Now that sounds like a lot of scoring, but it's super easy. So I'll keep that up here in the corner in case somebody wants to write that down. But like I said, it will be in my blog post. The details will all be there. Okay, so we're going to fold in on the inner score lines, right? And then we're going to fold back on the other ones. All right, there we go. Okay, there is the base of our card. Now, these just get added on here. So we're going to take this one and we're going to add it onto there. And the trick that I found for this one was just that when you're lining it up, you have to try and keep it closed. That's a little bit of a chore, but we're going to close this up. You just want to make sure that it's a relatively even border around here and that it is overlapping this piece when you glue it down. Okay. So no like specific. Okay, there we go. Then we're going to take this piece right here and we are going to put some more dimensionals. I promise it'll still fit in a card, you guys, even with all these dimensionals and all the things. Okay, so we're going to put dimensionals here. This is why I wanted the tear tape right there, because you want it to be hidden behind here. I didn't want to have tear tape, and then when they open the card, they would see that. That would look really tacky. So think of these things as you're making your cards. Oh my goodness. Can't get that off. Okay. All right. So let's take this and we're going to go put that over top. And then we're going to position this so that our dimensionals aren't going to lap over top of this, but that it's kind of a nice and even border like that. Okay. And I have some little sniglets here. Let me see if I can trim them. Ooh, lucky. All right. Linda, it's your favorite color. Isn't it cool with those three? I thought that was a really neat combo. All right, so that is that. And then for the inside, you can just fold it open like that. See what I mean? Now you can just see the pretty ribbon, right? And like I just, oh my goodness, I love this ribbon. So we were going to take another piece of lemon lolly. And we're going to pop it right inside the middle of the card here. Okay, and then we've got, this is the white that I cut up, but now I've recut. So this one, I want, what do I want? I want this. Oh my goodness, I think I need another cup of that coffee I made. Okay. We're going to pull out this, that saying that I told you was my favorite. We're going to pull that one out. And then we're going to take this little rainbow and pull this For You stamp off of there. I'm going to use, what color am I going to use for that? I think I'm going to use, oh my heavens, where did my ink pad go? Oh, there it is. It's hiding. This is what happens when you get to be a big mess on your desk. I'm going to use Pretty Peacock. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment in the center. like that. And then let's pull this heart. Oh my gosh, I'm getting little stamps stuck everywhere. Okay. Don't mind this one that's stuck. Oh, I guess I could pull that off. I have a little pile over here, ones I need to clean when I'm done. All right, let's bring in our memento. We'll snap this cute little rainbow. Now, let's color the rainbow with our blends. So I've got, let me just show you, I've got the dark blends in Blackberry Bliss, Bubble Bath, and Lemon Lolly. Okay, so we're going to color our rainbow. Oh, I opened the wrong end. I don't like using that end. I like using this paintbrush end on my blends. And then we'll use Bubble Bath. I have to train my brain to say bubble bath. For some reason in my brain, I keep wanting to say bubble gum, but it is bubble bath. So if I ever say bubble gum, that's what I mean. All right, and there's our lemon lolly. And then we're going to attach that to the inside. Like that, right? So cute. And then that closes up like this. This piece actually locks underneath here, so that keeps it kind of shut like that. But of course we need to bling it up a little, and we need to add some fun, some more fun to the front of this card. And I just put my ink, my finger right in my ink pad. This is real-time crafting at its finest. And clearly Denise needs another cup of coffee. One is not enough this Friday morning. Okay, now let's take this gorgeous ribbon right here. And this is a lemon lolly. This ribbon ties amazing bows. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. So we're just gonna get a little bit bigger. Like that. And I never cut my ribbon off when I'm tying a bow. Of course, when I'm preparing class kits, I do have to cut your ribbon if there's ribbon included. But this class, you're gonna get the full the full spools when you sign up for the Just My Type class. So all your ribbon will be there for you. But I don't ever cut it off because it's kind of wasteful. You don't know how much you need. So this way I get my bow perfected. How cute is that? And then I can just trim it off. And I haven't wasted any on this end. But this one I just have a little wee bit to cut off. Okay, so let's grab a glue dot. Stick the bow on right here. That. So cute. And then we'll take our, okay, these are probably my favorite. My most used embellishments are these pastel adhesive back sequins. And then I'm going to take my, oh my gosh, something's happened to my, oh yay. Okay, there we go. Oh dear. Okay. So we've got two sizes, right? We've got the gold in large and small, and then the pink and the blue. And what I love is that they're kind of like iridescent. So depending on how you look at it, you can see a bit of purple and even green in here, and then blue and green in this. So like it's really fun. These are like super awesome embellishments. All right, so let's go ahead and stick a few on there. Let's put some over here. Yes, that looks good. Okay, what do you guys think? There is our card. So here is, isn't that fun? And then it just opens like that. Now, like I said, I don't know. I'm terrible at knowing what card folds are called. I don't know what this one is, but it's really cute. So if anybody does know, leave me a comment, and then I can learn from that. So that is the card we created right there today. And then this is the card I cased from Terry Gaines from the incentive trip. Beautiful. You can see it's exactly the same layout, different papers, different colors, different stamp, and it looks like you have two completely different cards, like completely, they don't even look similar, right? But they are all the same base. So that is awesome. Same measurements, all the things. So remember, if you love the Just My Type, make sure you check out the summer stamp camp because it's only open till Tuesday to register. And this is one of the add-on classes you can add on. You don't get the stamp set, but you can add that on too. But you're going to get the 3 spools of ribbon, these gorgeous ones I shared with you. And you're going to get a quarter pack of the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper, which is these guys here. This is part of it. And then you're going to get to make the 5 gorgeous cards that Michelle designed. So be sure to check that out, okay? There's also the Bird's Eye View class, the 4 cards that I created that does come with that Bird's Eye stamp set, which I didn't bring here. But make sure you check it out. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be super awesome, and you're going to be so sad if you do. So check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me just switch back to my, oh, I have to put the mouse over here, and even that's not working. Oh, I don't know what is happening. I'm trying to get you back so I can see you again. There you go. Okay. It's going to be a Friday. All right. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I hope that you liked today's fancy fold card. Join me back here at 10 a.m. on Monday morning for Make It Monday. I'm going to have a fun color combination. That is our challenge for Monday. Last week we did a sketch. Monday this week is going to be a color combo. So I'll have that posted and we'll make a really fun card. I don't know what stamps that we're going to use yet, but I'll come up with something great to share with you all. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Don't forget to check out that summer stamp camp. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all real soon.